Hi, you guys. Hold on. Okay. Hey, y'all. Long time no see. So happy Gemini season. I am starting something new. We are going to read for the collective. I debated on if I was going to do this like all signs or collective. We're going to do a collective. So if you have been with me for a while, this will be like Risings with Rai 2.0. Risings with Rai, when I was doing it on Instagram, we went live. The goal was to go live Monday through Friday. Maybe the consistency was inconsistent, okay? But we spoke on the daily messages, but Taurus season was very interesting for me. I crashed the fuck out, okay? I had a crash out. I had a few crash outs during Taurus season. And honestly, in Taurus season, my ass needed Risings with Rai, but I got through it. Praise the Lord. Sometimes you have to lose yourself to find yourself. And in Taurus season, it started high, and then I lost myself, and then I found myself. So Gemini season, I love Gemini season. I'm a life path 6, so Gemini season and me, we go together real good. And yeah, so the way this is gonna go, I feel like because it's Gemini season, we're gonna pull on 6 different situations. We'll just see how it goes. But even though this is a collective reading, everyone's in different stages and levels in life, and everyone is in their own reality. So we're going to touch on each reality. Okay. Okay. I really don't know how this is going to go, but I'm excited. I'm truly, truly excited. All right, let's pray. And we'll be doing this every season going forward. So, to answer your question, the song that's coming to mind, even though he's a feature, is Don't Cry, Lil Wayne, and Triple Extension. I feel like I always say his name wrong, but Don't Cry. So maybe that's the theme. Actually, that is the theme. Let's pray. And I'm going to tell you what I'm getting intuitively, and then we'll get into the cards. And I feel like with each spread, I'll timestamp it. I don't know. That's why I grabbed the pad. I feel called to do that. So we'll flow with that. Hold on. Let me get this sage. And then let us pray. But I do want to iterate, life. I feel like the more that I elevate spiritually, the harder the human experience becomes for me, which is kind of why I crashed out in Taurus season, because it was like the human experience. It's like, what the fuck? Why the fuck? What the fuck? Who the fuck? Now, Gemini season is definitely a season of revelations, okay? It's definitely a season of revelations. And it's like, I don't know, if you thought you were cuckoo crazy, you were not. And that'll be affirmed in Gemini season for some. But let's burn, let's pray. Let it burn, let it burn, gotta let it burn. So literally, as I'm burning this and singing that song by Usher and his name, like something is being ushered in, and we're in a 9 year. And yes, we are moving into the month of June. And Gemini is the number 6, the Lover's card. So with that being said, I feel like this it's like the peace symbol, the yin and the yang, the black and the white. Yes, this is a 9 year. There are endings that are being set in stone, literally, for new beginnings to be ushered in. But I feel like with that, letting it burn, the attachments, man. Let's pray. God, divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, you. Hold on. Let's start over. God, divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for allowing me to guide the collective on this Gemini season. Yes, this is a timeless reading, but thank you for leading the conversation. Thank you for divine guidance. Thank you for divine protection. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me whenever they are guided to do so. Thank you for allowing us to embrace the serenity prayer. And thank you for allowing us to all gain our power back righteously. Thank you for leading this conversation. Gratitude, Ashe. There's a lot of uneasiness in the atmosphere. I can tell by the prayer. It's interesting because I'm getting like, for some, it's like for half of you going back to that yin and yang and being balanced. And Gemini, Mercury energy, it's giving Virgo. Virgo's ruled by Mercury as well. So, you know, making sure your I's are dotted, making sure your T's are crossed, in a sense that whatever needs to be set in stone is set in stone so that it can be burned and released to usher in your new beginning, as we mentioned before. But it's like for half of you, it's like if you have been separated, you are now starting to connect. Like that's the balance that's coming in. So if you've been in extreme isolation or hermit mode, like myself, like that fixed comfort zone is about to be a barrier broken. For others of you, if you have been, you know, dealing with trauma bonding situations, or it's like you always need that other person to lean on, to call on. I feel like there are detachments happening so that, you know, you and spirit can become one, so that balance can be restored. So it's half and half for sure. But as I mentioned, a lot of revelations that it's like, you know, it's kind of like that energy of you didn't have the facts, but now the facts are becoming in 3D form for, it's giving like Gemini season is a season of validation as well. And validation as far as who's staying and who's going. And with letting it burn, I feel like a lot of people are getting cut off. A lot of people are getting blocked. A lot of people are getting ghosted. It's just, I see the skull emoji. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on with y'all. God bless you. You know, after that crash out, my confidence like peaked 100 times. But God bless you. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna timestamp it. Collective Gemini season, what's happening? Who sings I Hear I'm a Movement by Myself, but I'm a Force when we're together? I think that's Neo. What's this peeking out? Archangel Gabriel. Hold on. Okay. Oh no, that's fabulous. Make Me Better, 2007. That was a 9 year. Featuring Neo. Okay. So Fabulous Neo, 2007. Make Me Better. Hold on. It equals better math. You're very live. She my better half. I'm already bossing, already flossing. Listen to that song if you feel called. So for this set, starting with Archangel throat chakra, Gabriel. It's interesting because Archangel Gabriel, he's connected to communication, especially when it comes to like mail delivery, shit like that. So with that being said, for a lot of you, I feel like I'm getting the creative pile. So with throat chakra and the way my throat did that just now, I feel like there's a need to definitely, your movements need to speak for themselves. Um, don't announce. This isn't the time to, it's like if you're called to collaborate, you initiate the plan first. And this is interesting because they're taking me back to a time in my life. I'm not going to be specific for the time of my life, but I will tell you what it means for you. So it feels like with whatever is about to begin, it has to do with communication. Also, it could with creativity. It could have to do with mailed packages. I don't know. It feels like it's time to get to work. The three energy. I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles in my mind's eye, but it's definitely time to get to work. And I feel like it's time for you to like angel invest. So with angel invest, let's just say you have a product and people need it. This is blessing them with that product. I hear it. Lord Spirit, hold on. No monetary value attached. Okay, so this is like um giving back, humanitarianism. Is that the word? Why do I feel like saying that is wrong? But I think I'm saying it the right way. These goddamn ads on the lo-fi. Anywho, that's distracting me. So with angel investing, right? I feel like again, yes, it's time to get to work, but with whatever you're creating, I do feel like other people are going to be involved, but you are the head. And the way that his crown is shining above him, it's kind of like, I'm getting the world needs to know that you are the head of this. And I'm seeing the snake's head, and we're in the snake year. I'm specifically seeing a rattlesnake's head and how it like flares. And it's like if you try to start this with, multiple heads coming together, then it's like I hear the what? That doesn't make sense. But the board of leadership is fucked up. So to make sure the board of leadership is not confused, I'm just go with the channel. It's like you need to stamp it first. You need to trademark it first. You need to I don't know, whatever it is, you need to output first. And after you output first in the way where you are known for it, that's when it's time to build with others, if that makes sense. Now I'm not saying, actually, I don't want to start that sentence with I'm not saying. What I am saying when it comes to the angel investing, because the whole point of investing is to have a return on our investment. Like that is the goal at the end of the day. Okay. And yes, we could want to help, but at the same time, maybe we gotta survive out here. Now, when it comes to being an angel investor, Spirit will tell you when enough is enough. And there's a need to honor that. And heavy energy on do not be stingy with your giving. If you are stingy with your giving, the universe will be stingy in its payback to you. And the more that you invest, I hear in an overflow. The investment in overflow it's like God's way of reimbursing you an overflow, but in an energy of like it's bursting for you, like it's more than you can count type of energy. Like that is the end result. But I'm seeing that as in the Ten of Pentacles in my mind's eye. So it is a slow build, but it's a build to get there. I feel like for some of you, if you've already done this, and then it's like, okay, you did the angel investing, you invested, and then it's like when it came time to get the return on your investment, there was sadness, I'll just say that, and you just stopped. Again, I'm saying the Three of Pentacles, it's time to get back to work, but it's like you need to affirm your name. You know how Birdman said, put some respect on my name? I feel like you need to do that to you, but in a way where it's like when you're, don't take it personally, but dead and gone, like your name will still be remembered. So this is given heavy legacy energy just off of this card. I do feel like for you personally, there is an elevation happening for you. Your wings are growing, but it's interesting because I'm seeing your wings as black and white. So that is a duality of yin and yang energy. So you are coming into balance. And with three is a co-creation numeric number, But at the same time, the co-creation can be seen with, you, other people in spirit, or it can be seen me, myself, and I. And so right now it's me, myself, and I, period. And then it's everybody else. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Let's keep pulling. Hi. Happy birthday. Okay. Damn, it's hot. Hold on. Let me turn the there's too many cards. Loving elementals is on the bottom though. See, me, myself, and I. You see the three spirit, well, is it four? Hold on. No, it's three spirits around her. And this is land, but it looks like a hand to me. That's why I said, is it four? But 1, 2, 3, hold on. I'll just put the arrow on 69. See, balance. And this is another 3 as well. So you could definitely be seeing 333, 369, 639, 936. It's interesting. You may want to watch the Aquarius reading with the owls, because I had listened to that reading and I started to explain like what it means if you see 936, but I never finished the channel. So I'm gonna finish it right now. If you're seeing 936, I mean, seeing that in the 3D realm, it's like, damn, I have to take another loss to build, if you understand numerology, okay? And again, 9 is endings, right? But the opposite of that is 6. If you flip the 9, you get a 6. So the endings are meant to bring in balance. And the more that we resist, the more that we contribute to the imbalance. And then the tower moments start to happen excessively until we get the point, just directly speaking. But for you, if you are seeing, today's the 22nd, isn't it? Is today 22nd or the 20th? Yes, 22nd. Shit, 22, assume. But no, if you're seeing 936, it is a positive number. And I feel like for those that are seeing 936 specifically, I feel like you have been experiencing a drought in something. Whatever it is, you define it for yourself, fill in what the drought is for you specifically. But whatever that drought is, it's over. But it's like the spirit needs to get into the energy of celebrating that it's over before you can actually experience that it's over. It's like right now your spirit is in the energy of, damn, I'm about to experience another loss. And it's like, no, 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 no. I mean, you can manifest that. That's self-sabotage, but it's a signal, like it's time to get in celebration mode, because after the 9 is the 3-6. It's harmony, okay? And it's also a reflection of life is about to be the opposite of what it's always been as well. And that could be uncomfortable. It's foreign. It's the void. But that's also faith, okay? And faith the size of a mustard seed is smaller than my motherfucking pinky nail, okay? So get into it. All right. Collective Gemini season. The Void, 8 of Scrolls, Paths Unknown. I want to bring the music back. Oh, you have the Willow. You're definitely protected throughout this time. The birds. So I know I mentioned the Aquarius reading with the owls, but I do feel like for whoever's resonating with this part of the message, you are gaining a new bird as a spirit animal. You have another 3 with the chess game. Again, you need to... It's interesting because with Paths Unknown and with this bird being behind her, it's like you really want to seek guidance you really want to seek guidance in regards to something. You really want an affirmation in regards to something. You really want, I don't know, I hear a Sure Thing, the song, Miguel. I don't know, the names with M's, Miguel, Milton, masculine energy. But it's like you want to, even if you already know someone that's in the position, like you want to have a discussion before you implement. But Spirit is saying you're questioning the vision, which is creating confusion with Paths Unknown. And with this being the number 8, it's keeping you stuck in a cycle. Again, 936, and with chess game and with the Willow being here, it's like you have the bright idea and it's been given to you from your ancestors, and shit. Probably Archangel Gabriel too, been doing fucking overtime in the 3D realm, literally with these threes here, doing overtime in the 3D realm to get you to see like all is well, and you're just like, no. It's like you're walking on eggshells through life, and this is the time to Nicki Minaj go hard type shit, okay? So yeah. But there is something about a tree, okay? It could be in your backyard. It could be a tree on your walk, a tree on your run, a tree that you see at the park. There's something about a particular tree. And, oh shit, this shit is making me emotional. But I feel like whatever this tree is, it's like, I feel like you planted it in a past life and you're rediscovering it in this life. So this reminds me of, I'm being drawn to an episode on The Good Witch when she was about to get married to the doctor, okay? And that's balanced energy right there, because she was a Eastern medicine doctor, I'll say that pretty much, and her husband was a Western medicine doctor, but they found a way to make it work together, okay? But both of them had their individual names before they came together. Anywho, when it came time for them to get married, like shit just kept happening. So, you know, because shit kept happening, when it came time to experience something that's new, that's abundant, white, because of the signs, it became depressing to Cassie. That's her name in the show. And so there's a scene with a horse, and with this horse, I'm looking at this knight on this chessboard, and if you think about the knight on the chess, it can move in the direction of an L, which is like a 7, okay? 7, crown chakra, Gemini season, baby, the intellectual breakthroughs, okay? So with that, when things ended up coming together at the last minute, and on the day of the wedding, there was a horse, you know, the horse took her daughter and her soon-to-be husband through the forest, and then the horse had the mate. It was a beautiful fucking ending, okay? And watch The Good Witch. It's such a beautiful show, and it's, yeah, you'll learn a lot. But yeah, it's reminding me of that. Like, really, it's like, you know, you make a move and then it's like, damn, you get knocked over, but heavy, and it's like you're tired of, you know, dusting yourself off and trying again. But with Adsum being here, it's like, yes, it's kind of like I'm seeing you as, I don't care how fucking old you are, but literally whatever journey you're on right now, you're a toddler, okay? You're a toddler that's going from crawling to walking. And when you're going from crawling to walking, or fucking, you know, learning how to ride a bike without the fucking training wheels, it's an experience where you're gonna fall and bust your ass, but you keep getting up, you keep trying again, and that's been your life experience, literally. And I feel like that's an exhaustion within itself. And I feel like with all of these, with the birds being here, as well as the angel wings being here, there's an elevation that is happening, like real time, like Ashe, it is so, okay? But it's like you're, again, the spirit of feeling knocked down, feeling defeated, feeling less than, feeling like, you know, you always have to fucking compete, feeling like you're always, it's like, you know, you start to shine and then someone wants to shit on your shine. Like that, it's like, I feel like this is a time to really get into your fucking ego, okay? Respectfully, but dominantly, whether masculine or feminine. And it's like more so stop questioning and just do. Because if you, I feel like you personally, if you reflect on the decisions that you've made and the guidance, and instead of just questioning and just do, I feel like the results are different based on you questioning versus doing. Another fucking ad. Okay. One more card for this and then move on. We got 2 more. So you have Archangel Michael here, 9, protected in the garden. So I didn't mean to slam the deck like that. And then you have the War of the Roses on the bottom. You're really holding back something. Like, even if you're a speaker like me, you don't You walk on eggshells. Like, you speak on eggshells. You speak with hesitation. You speak with, how am I going to be judged for this? Like, that's, I don't know. I don't know if this is like expecting the worst outcome, which it is in a sense. But there's some, so this is, there is fifth house energy, your childhood, definitely a father wound. There's a lot of masculine energy here. And with our, the way that he's holding her, like, it's just giving like still feeling unprotected, still feeling attacked. I don't know. But you see how like she's using the magnifying glass to look at something more closely. And the chess game is about details. And it's like, even if you can't see, like even if your third eye is fucking open, your crown chakra is wide the fuck open, it's like you're seeing there's two sides. Well, they say there's three sides to every story: their side, your side, and the truth. But you know, there's a light side and there's a dark side, and it's like your vision stays fixated on the dark side, and it doesn't even allow the light side to have any playtime whatsoever, which would be a representation of the inner child. It's like, no, that can never happen. And even if it's not something that you're speaking, if it's something that you're thinking, that's a seed that's being planted with the garden being here. And so it's like you have this garden of seeds, of energies that you don't want, but you've planted these. So if you planted these and you don't want them, pull them up from the root and plant new seeds in the light, you know? But there's a need to trust, like heavy energy on trusting that you're protected. I can say you're protected all day long, but if you don't trust it for yourself, me saying it really has no value. So I feel like this Gemini season for this energy is really teaching you how to trust in the protection that you have in the unknown. I feel like your protection is the heaviest when you're in this energy of the unknown, when you're starting something brand new, when you're transitioning from learning to mastery. Like that embo, it's like, yeah, that embo, that in limbo energy is the energy of where, you know, that would be, it's kind of like you, the fuck was that? Being at your most, what the fuck was that? You being at your most vulnerable? Hold on. What was that? I don't even know why the fuck I'm looking around, because I'm in this bitch by myself. And there's nothing hanging that will fall. I don't, that shit was weird. What the fuck was I about to say? Maybe if you don't get it out, you lose it. Oh, thank you. When you're at your most vulnerable, you know, that's when people think that, you know, it's easy to attack. You're at your weakest point. But it's like, you know, your spirit team at that time is like, I really wish a motherfucker would. It's like, if you wait until collective is vulnerable, you're a bitch, and we can go to war, like straight like that. But it's like, you're just, it's like, this is, you see how this flag is staying tall? Like, I wish a motherfucker would. And then it's like, this is the flags that you're focused on. But this is like literally in this life, this energy is a past life for you. But you're trying to embrace it as part of a new life. And it's like, no, beloved, it's this. We stand strong, okay? I don't know. Anything else with this before we move on? It's like every time I turn on, we get a commercial. But no, the chess game came out for you. So, actually, hold on. It feels like someone close to you. I don't even know if they're close to you though. Like, well, it's like, what's your definition of closeness, you know? But someone wants to see somebody fall. Yeah, if you don't like it, pull it up from the roots. Someone wants to see someone publicly embarrassed. Here, it's not gonna happen. Funny bone. Do you see that? Let me show it to you. That's an illusion. It's not gonna happen. Someone's ancestors, father of fires on it. And it's like, if you have never been protected by the masculine in this earthly realm, you are definitely heavily protected by the masculine in the spiritual realm. I hear they're overcompensating purposefully. I'm sweating. Yeah, you have grief in reverse. The Emperor, your fucking throne, okay? And then we have the Hierophant here. So, and this is 3, 4, 5. You could be saying 3, 4, 5 as well. Your number 3 is definitely heavy. But I do feel like whatever with this 3, 4, 5 being here, March, April, and May, it's all that you have been experiencing, chess moves, physically and spiritually, has literally been to put you in some type of, that name needs to be known, energy first, okay? And it feels like you're really starting for the first time, especially with this father of fire being here, like summer solstice. You're definitely embodying I am energy for sure, and your confidence is very, very high. And I feel like you're in your ego righteously. But pay attention to people's eyes around you. Eyes of envy. A lot of people pocket watching too. I don't know if you heard that, but as I was, so someone's, I don't know what that means, but I hear someone's about to go spiritually blind. I feel like this is an abuse of whoever, like with the spiritually blind energy, it's an abuse of power. So abuse of power when it comes to like spiritual tools, you know, minding business that isn't yours, getting into business that no one asked you to get into, you know, trying to see, I don't know, I hear Eve, someone's name could be Eve, but eavesdropping. Fuck. What is Eve's by You? Is that a movie, a show, a store? I feel like I've heard that before. That was low-key a bar, but hold on. Oh, it's a movie? Oh, I've never seen this. What's it about? Over the course of a long, hot Louisiana summer, interesting, a 10-year-old black girl, Eve Batiste, discovers that her family's affluent existence is merely a facade. The philandering of her suave doctor father, Louis, creates a rift, throwing Eve's mother, Roz, and teenage sister, Cicely, into emotional turmoil. Eve, though, manages to find some solace with her quirky psychic aunt, Moselle. November 7th. Hold on. Interesting. Well, I've never... Hold on. So, okay. It says the ending explained. While Cicely... That was a gunshot. While Cicely initially tells Eve that her father hurt her, Lewis's letter to Moselle paints a different picture, suggesting a moment of confusion and a drunken reaction after Cicely kissed him. Eve then uses her special sight to try to piece together the truth, but the final scene leaves the details of that night unresolved, with Cicely tearfully stating she doesn't know what happened but was hurt. The film emphasizing the film emphasizes the lasting trauma the event has caused for Cicely. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch it to really get a better context, because that didn't help me for real, but I feel like it helped y'all. The Hanged Man shifted perspective, but spiritually blind. Well, I can understand how that's connected. Okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, the Fool. Adjustment. All right, anything else with this? The Sun, all will be well. I feel like summer solstice, yeah, a lot is moving forward, but you're taking the lead, okay? The fire seasons are definitely favorable for you. But if you have an issue with perfection, and I feel like this perfection being in reverse is more so heavy energy on fucking opinion, okay? Fucking opinion, fuck what people think. Fuck their 2 cents. It doesn't matter. I hear you just do you, I'm gonna do me. And that's the energy that you're on. And I feel like you need to let your sun shine. Let your starlight shine bright, okay? As bright as it can fucking shine, okay? Because no one's gonna shine it for you. So turn that bitch on to its brightest. Clarify this, please. And then I'm moving on to another spread. Conflict, grief, King of Cups, Father of Water, the Hanged Man. I hear someone struggling with abuse. What? So it could be drug abuse, alcohol abuse, financial abuse, physical. Destruction. It's just flipped. Did we just start a new story? No, we're still in the same. Okay. But I heard, okay. It is a new story, but same group. Okay. This is a warning. Yeah, with that honk. So with grief and conflicts being here, it's like someone, okay. Someone's very erratic, okay? They're erratic when they are emotional. When something happens that they do not like, again, with the Father of Fire, it affects them emotionally. It's like, that 0 to 100 is an understatement. It goes from calm to pure rage. And this could be road rage, but it's like someone, I hear they do a dopamine first. So with grief being here, I mean, you can see the card. You see what's happening on the card, okay? It doesn't have to be this. It could be with anything. But it's like someone gets intoxicated, and then it's like that intoxication creates a reaction that, and this is the ending, okay? So there's a need to truly, like, I hear hide the keys, but no. I hear peace be still. I feel like this is much deeper than, yeah, split the deck to disappointment. Feels like whoever's in this energy, like they go from having everything to nothing. here overnight, but it's not overnight. But I'm getting the illusion has been shattered as well. And it's like if someone's been running, they can't run. If someone's been what do you call it? Doing what they can to feel the to void the pain, to void the hurt. It's like that option is no longer available. I don't know. There's a resource of escape that is being eliminated. Thank you, Spirit. There's a resource of escape that's being eliminated, but someone's going to force is, I don't know, this conflict and grief, and with the Chariot being here, this is definitely associated with travel. And even though in this conflict it's a plane, like I don't know. Hold on. It feels personal, but then it feels like it's like whoever the fucking pilot is fucked up. I don't know. And then I'm being drawn to the Aaliyah story. You know, they say her pilot was drunk. I don't know what this is, okay? But I don't know. It's just intoxication and emotions don't go together. And then you remember when Lil Wayne said, when he was like, we don't even get him high no more. Like, I feel like someone is transitioned because, like, we don't get them high no more. Like, literally. It could be hidden, though. But it'll be I hear it's discovered through blood work. I don't know what I'm talking about, but just be careful. Because I just see somebody being rushed in the ER. I'm ready to leave this alone. I'm moving on to the next spread. God bless you. Or it's like if someone is around you, like don't let them drive drunk. Don't let them drive intoxicated. Hide the fucking, I don't know. If you have a gut feeling that you need to fucking take another flight, take another train, take another form of transportation, please trust that. But this is, it's like something didn't have to happen, but it happened due to someone's emotional imbalance and rage. Like, rage is a fucking factor. And it's like the hotter it is, the more emotional people fucking get easily. So, yeah. All right, God bless you. God, we was talking for... Maybe that was 60 minutes, okay? Because, no, we're going to be here all fucking night. All right, that was the first pile. Let's second pile. Let's see, collective. That's not even a pile. Let's move on. Okay. Gemini season collective. Everybody is into the unknown. So Gemini season collectively, the void. Everyone's stepping into the void, whether they like it or not, whether they feel like I hear ready or not, here I come. But yeah, you have into the unknown, upright, wide open, and reverse. So I feel like there's an energy that you're open to that you need to protect yourself from. There's an energy that you're giving to that you need to protect yourself from. But it's like if you don't protect yourself, all is well. Yeah, goblins, peaks of joy. Somebody's getting removed from a situation, which is why into the unknown is here. Yeah, dragon's layers in reverse. Something is not protected. And education. I hear big pun. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. So it's interesting. I don't know where to start. Okay, I'll start with wide open being in reverse. So with wide open being in reverse, it's 42 and it's giving me the 42 laws, right? And you know, the heart versus the feather. And with it being wide open, it's kind of giving an energy of not necessarily being directionless, but this is like it's not taking things as seriously as you should take them. There we go. And with wide open, I'm getting the being a little too carefree in a way that it's very dangerous. With into the unknown, it feels like something is being I'm getting tried out, like tryouts. You could be trying out for something, wanting to sign up for something, wanting to try out for something. And with education, you could be hold on. I've never seen this before, but she has she has hair. This is hair around her arm. And then I keep looking at education. And I don't like that. I feel like if you have other people that do your hair, they need to not do your hair. They need to not touch your crown. There's just something that's this is interesting. It feels like someone's being studied. But the hair, it's something about the hair. But it's also giving like studying your roots as well. But no, I'm literally seeing fucking hair follicles and you know the fucking science test tubes thingies. What's it called when you put the hair on the plate and put it under the microscope? I forgot. I used to do it all the time as a kid. I don't remember what it's called. But I just see hair follicles and they're hair follicles of colored people just being studied. I don't know what this has to do. I guess I can understand the collective reason for that. And you see how her hair is like sticking up. I mean, yeah, this is obviously a wig, but you know, the hair is represented as an antenna. And in addition to it being an antenna, I love the story of Samson and the hair being strength. So I don't know, okay? But I'm also seeing like people going to like places like hair cuttery and shit and like getting their ends clipped, and I'm seeing Caucasians. I don't know, hair is being studied. I don't know why the fuck that's just anywho, moving the fuck on, okay? I don't know. That's weird. That's very weird to me. But with wide open, yeah, there's a need to protect yourself into the unknown. I do feel like you're being studied. Like someone is definitely being studied here, and someone thinks something is safe or someone is safe or a place is safe, and it's not. It's kind of like you don't. I hear because these goons are lurking plies, but you don't see what's lurking. Like this is something lurking to me, okay? It's kind of like you don't know who someone is truly, and it's like you could think they are peaks of joy, but peaks of joy is in reverse. It's like nah. And with Dragon's Lair, it's so this is a frozen castle in a sense, and dragons represent fire, so it's giving like fire and ice. But I feel like there's a fire that's about to crack the ice open. that's going to lead you into the end. Like you're walking, someone's walking into something in Gemini season that they're completely unaware of. But this is a lesson with education being here, and with wide open, someone is going, it feels like someone's about to go into hermit mode due to whatever is discovered. Masculine energy could be involved in this with the way my right elbow just did that. You also have 876 here. No, you have, well, you have 10, 876, so you're missing the 9. There's an ending coming. Okay. But it feels like a setup. I don't know, because I just see some petty ass shit. Like, you know, it's petty as fuck, okay? But it's like someone, it's like, let's just say somebody's friend is attracted to somebody's people, right? And then, I don't know, they just leave their hair. I don't know, someone, it's like wants to make a scene to create a separation, but spirit of places in reverse, something is not safe. It's very, I don't know what the fuck this is. Completely different from the first energy. Sacred pool, metamorphosis, and sad embrace. Yeah. You think something is safe, you think something is protected, you think something is long term, but there's a transformation coming. And it's just like I'm seeing glass shattered, so there's a perception being shattered. But it feels like this is a revelation within itself. Yeah, ride the wave, unexpected visitors. So yeah, it's like two people going in one place, and it's like, uh-oh, I don't know. And this is 4114. Like there is a mirroring, there is a reflection here that you are unaware of, but you're about to see. You are about to see. Let's go to the tarot with this. I don't fucking know. Hi, beloved. Hi, Pharaoh. I don't know. I feel like the first part of the collective that we read on is definitely on some, I don't know, there's a difference of energies. It's definitely different vibrations. I'll just leave it there. Lovers. It's definitely Gemini season. Here we're brothers. Some living color. Give me a high. Is that living color? I know I don't be knowing the lyrics. What is this? God help me. Please. All right, hold on. I'm going to clarify all of this. Might as well. All right. Okay. Education, please. Gemini collective education. Into the unknown. I mean, the cards are really clarifying what we said, but I'll keep going. Unexpected visitors. And then there's a rabbit on this card. Rabbits represent sex and fertility and all that shit too, okay? But it is a representation of spring. You're getting two clarifiers for each, which is very interesting to me. Moving on. Spirit of place in reverse. Wide open. Dragon's Lair in reverse. All right, that's clarified. That's separate. We have 4 more. Sad embrace, Gemini. Sad embrace. Thank you. Metamorphosis. Ride the wave. Sacred pull. Two again. Anything else? This is everywhere. It's complicated as fuck, okay? Slow slot, okay. Alright, we'll put that with that. So, I don't... All of your aces are in reverse. My left hand is itching. So I don't know if this is a trip. I don't know if this is, you know, we're in the season of family reunions. It's summertime. It's a time of coming together, you know, having a good time, celebrating. A lot of connections, right? And it's interesting because I feel like there's something is going to go completely left, okay? Completely left. And it's like the hope, because in the center of all of this, hold on, let me see. No, you really can't see. But in the center of all of this, because it's blocked by the candle that's not lit. But this is the center of everything. It's like this Spirit of place in reverse with the Chariot upright, okay? So this is, even though this is separate from Into the Unknown, it's kind of like taking a risk that you know. It's like knowing something is a risk and choosing, it's like having faith in the wrong fucking risk, okay, to simplify it. And it's like, you know, being excited, focused on moving forward, right? But this is kind of like, I don't know if this is making a move without consulting your spirit team first, or, you know, making a move and not clarifying with yourself if this is an action of your higher self or an action of your lower self. Are you trying to overcompensate for something? Like, I don't know what the reason is, but I feel like the reason was not clarified before action is taken, and the domino effect that is expected is about to be the complete opposite, okay? Okay, so moving on from that, there's this, I don't know, again, it feels like a risk gone wrong type of thing, but at the same time, I feel like this is kind of also like a lesson in discernment and a lesson into knowing what, oh shit, hold on, knowing what you will accept and what you won't accept. Okay, I put the phone on charger. Okay, now, where do we go from here? Okay, we're gonna go to the left first. So next to Spirit of Place with the Chariot upright, you have unexpected visitors. So again, taking a chance. It's unexpected. People may be aware of this, but again, you don't know the outcome. But I just hear surprise. Water bottle. And clarifying unexpected visitors, you have the Seven of Pentacles and Temperance. So with the Seven of Pentacles clarifying this, it's like perceiving something as divine guidance, but more so the reason is to fill a deficit, to fill a void, it's like you don't want to, it's trying to explain this is very frustrating, okay? Okay. But it's like you don't want to explore on your own. And this is kind of what I said earlier, but it's different. So we have Seven of Pentacles, right? And in the Seven of Pentacles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 are in the bush, okay? And but 7 is on the ground. Now, instead of him picking up this 7th pentacle that's on the ground and figure out why the fuck is it separated, it's like, well, if one pentacle fell, the rest may fall as well. So let me see how I can get someone to help pour into my damn cup, which is, yeah, definitely similar to what I said earlier. And with unexpected, it's like, okay, let me take a risk. Let me take a chance. This is also, trying to do something that's out of your comfort zone. And it's like in the past you denied it and now you're willing to take it into consideration, but it's like not remembering why you denied yourself from doing it in the past, but due to desperation you're choosing to say yes to it, and this shit is about to blow up in your face. Okay, yeah. um that's interesting. I'm gonna leave that there. Moving on into the unknown. I can pick these up. Okay. So clarifying into the unknown is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Hierophant. So this is giving me the separation energy, okay? Wanting something to be the Ten of Pentacles as the end result, but it's like you don't know what you're walking into. You don't know what you're signing up for. You don't know what you're committing to. This is not... It feels like someone is about to put themselves in a situation they don't want to be in, but thinking it's the right thing to do because of the, I don't know if this is setbacks that they've experienced, but it's a lower self-response and not a higher self-response. And the healing that is expected from it, it's like something that you want to be more healing is going to create more pain. So if this move hasn't been made yet with Seven of Pentacles, this could definitely be something that hasn't happened yet. Because he's just waiting. He's in limbo. And with Temperance, this is waiting in limbo. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I kind of want to, I kind of don't. Unexpected visitors. She's in the door, but she's not fully in. She's opened the door. She's curious, but it's like, do I really want to bust it wide open or not, And I hear the song or not, but literally. So with Into the Unknown, it's, I don't know. It's kind of like also be mindful of which guide you're being directed by. Because I feel like this is a heavy, heavy test of discernment. And moving on to the Dragon's Lair. I'm about to drink some water. Because you have the Two of Pentacles, clarifying it, you need to be very mindful of the decisions you make moving forward, especially over the next 2 months. 2 months is now in July. Because Seven of Pentacles is July, right? Yeah. Two of Pentacles, 2 months. Yeah. Now in the next 2 months. And again, something, it's not as... Something feels like a setup. Like, I can't iterate that enough. Like, someone has a plan that you are unaware of. And it feels like being caught off guard in a way that anything could pop off. Like, I don't know. It's deep. And with the Ten of Pentacles being in reverse, this could be people you've separated from. It definitely feels very family. Because you have the King of... It's a lot of Pentacles here. So it's giving earthly matters, okay? And it's giving the bloodline, okay? And with the Eight of Wands being in reverse, this is not wanting to be a part of the bloodline. I hear that you were born into. But yeah, so having to make a decision to be very, very clear, okay? Know which spirit is guiding you. That's where I left off at. So yeah, with knowing what spirit is guiding you, again, it's kind of like... I honestly, collective, it feels like there's just an energy that does not want to detach from you. And whatever this energy is that does not want to detach from you, it's very like, if you were to transmute the energy and fight against it and cut through the veil with this Queen of Swords energy, like you would truly become a force to be reckoned with, okay? But it's like there's an energy that does not want that force to be reckoned with. And you know how they say when two or more are in, what is it? When two or more in communion, prayer, whatever the fuck, the shit is more powerful. So this could be family, your family gossip, family drama, you know, people wanting to pull you back or people wanting to keep you stuck in a certain fucking energy that you were in and not see you for the transformation that you are now. I don't know. It's like, I just hear the opposite effect, the opposite effect. And it's interesting because I kind of chuckled after saying that. And I'm just hearing don't sacrifice your happiness. Moving on to the sad embrace and Page of Swords. Like there's a something, it feels like I'm seeing like a wound, like a cut that just like it's finally starting to heal, like heal in a way where yes, it's a scar, but you're able to maneuver and not have to worry about it breaking open. And I feel like there's an experience where that healed scar is, honey, it would, this time you're going to see the bone, you know? I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Okay? Okay? And so with education being here, four of the funny bone is significant, but Four of Wands in reverse with the Hermit in reverse. There's a statement that's being made without you being present. And if you choose to fold on that, because you're literally, you are someone's lesson. But with Hermit in reverse, Four of Wands, this is not wanting to be in hermit mode. Maybe we can just retry, but it's still Four of Wands in reverse, okay? At the end of the day, I hear nothing's going to change. And honestly, to go deeper, it feels like, you know, it's like you already know that based on someone's life experience, especially if you know, well, not everyone knows, but some have the gift. This is one of my gifts, but I can, I don't know, how do I say this? You can know based on people's actions if they're going to be reincarnated or not. And I feel like this is a battle of the this is your last lifetime versus who's about to be reincarnated. And I feel like there is an opportunity that is being presented to you with the Knight of Pentacles. This was the very first card that came out before I started clarifying any of this. There's an opportunity that's coming in that's being presented to you, okay? And it's like if you are on the road, Six of Swords, Sacred Pull of moving on to a truly a different realm, okay? That's not this motherfucking purgatory, okay? This will, honey, it'll have you doing the opposite. And it's like all of, again, the wound being reopened to the bone. Like I keep saying the fucking bone. The vision, okay? But with Ride the Wave, you know, with Ride the Wave, people, I do feel like there's not encouragement to, you know, move forward with whatever it is that you're thinking about moving forward with this Six of Swords. But again, you going towards this, what you think is ahead is the fucking opposite. And then clarifying this, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Four of Cups. The lack of fulfillment. And then it's like you could have saved the trip, the time, the money. You could have chose your own personal fucking vacation versus this bullshit. That's what I hear. Yeah, so be careful of where you put your cup. I don't know. I hear Devils by Boosie, Devil Get Up Off Me. I mean, that song is about the feds, but it's an energy speaking song as well. Clarifying wide open in reverse is the Queen of Wands in reverse with the King of Pentacles upright and the Four of Pentacles upright. Baby, if you're rich, look broke. No, seriously. Four of Pentacles, it's definitely giving, you don't, I feel, this pile feels like they have something to prove. And baby, you don't have shit to prove to nobody. Four of Pentacles, it's like this is your energy, but you feel powerless. So you want to, I should make a move. But baby, no, you should not. Okay, Monica said I should make a move, but I won't. Okay, this is a no, a no. Okay, Ace of Cups, no. It's like your happiness depends on this. It's like whatever this is. I've shared this song before, Vado, Straight for the Summer, but it's like you are in the energy of Straight for the Summer. It should be on the community tab. Hold on, I check right now. If it's not, I'll repost it so you can listen to it. But it's like instead of you being fulfilled this summer, bitch, you're gonna be sad as fuck because of this. Like this, that's how impactful it is. Okay, hold on. It's very heavy because I keep fucking sighing heavy as shit. Okay, hold on. It's not, but I'll post it after we're done. We're almost done. But yeah, you feel like something will help restore your power, restore your position within something, but that's not the way to go about it. And I feel like your actions are disrupting Spirit's plan, so you need to truly stay out the way. Like this is not a situation where you're being called to exert your power into. You need to conserve your power, not exert it. Does that make sense? And it's like if you exert it in the wrong ways, because even though in tropical astrology, we're in Gemini season, Vedic, we're in Taurus season, second house energy. So it's like, it's that second, eighth house, it feels like for you, it's like if you're happy, your money is good. If you're sad, your money is low. So if you want to maintain the stability that you have, stability is very connected to this as well, then there's a need to conserve your energy and continue to stay in protection. And yes, even if you do make this move, not to say you're unprotected, but you are in a sense, okay? It's like yes, you are protected, but those defenses may lessen just so you can learn a lesson. And I bit my tongue, so don't bite your tongue, okay? Okay, just be mindful. That was intense. You also got the Ace of fucking Pentacles reversed, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You had the King of Pentacles, so this is definitely fucking family. It could be friends too. I don't know. The bitches don't like you, okay? And it's been a lot of that shit too. It's like, oh, you don't give me the attention, I'll go over here, okay? Bitch, stay over there. Stay. Hold on. Yeah, the Ten of Wands, still carrying the burden on your own. But you're so good on your own. The Star, then all of these fucking aces are reversed. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. And fuck these people, respectfully. I don't give a fuck who they are. It's just not worth it. Especially, it's giving like all your life you had to fight, and now, yeah, the moon, you finally overcome. You finally come into balance, okay? You finally stop having the nightmares. You finally stop fucking looking over your shoulder. You finally stop fucking questioning yourself. You finally, like, I don't know, something has finally stopped. And now you're about to risk it all for what? For fucking what? All right. Yeah. let's bring this to a close. This was fun. I'll be back tomorrow for what? I don't know. We're not going to start June till next week, but I miss being here. So I'll be back tomorrow night for something. Close us out collectively for Gemini season, please. So this is the energy that we started with, because we were talking about the, letting it burn so that new beginnings can be ushered in. So you have cleansing, releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. I love. Thank you, Spirit. On the bottom is on call, healer, seer, priest, priestess, priestex, soul purpose, but okay. So in addition to cleansing, you have she who flows. So releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. She who flows says ease, being open to change, go with the flow of life. Okay. It's like when you feel the need to be in your shadow, be in your shadow. When you feel the need to be in your light, be in your light. And I've said this before, I feel like this was when I was active on Instagram, but there's no need to separate the two, okay? Embody the two. It's not a separation. It really is a oneness that we create separation with. Yeah. So you have follow the stream, dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. So trust the overflow that's coming, because right now you don't, okay? And that's being emphasized because you have the sacred well in reverse, replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty, but it's in reverse. Y'all let the government have too much control. You don't give Spirit, God, enough control, okay? Whether you believe this is a goddamn we in the fucking firmament or not, okay? You can still break through this bitch. Because it's the soul that does the breakthrough. It's an energy signature within itself. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But y'all are just so worried about fucking tariffs and shit, okay? You're fucking up the program. And this is the age of fucking Aquarius. And my tongue almost said this is the age of Pisces. And that's not true. So that illusion is being shattered. All 2000, damn, I almost said all 2009. What fucking 2025? Maybe y'all need to go back to 2009. That was an 11 year, but yeah, 2007, 2009, 9/11. So again, the tower moment for the Egyptian New Year, okay? That's what the fuck is happening Gemini season. So the 6 can align with the 9, like we said at the beginning. All right, anything else? I see you. There's one more. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Okay, so closing us out. You have, we're going to talk about this. Hold on. So, in addition, you have let it go, release the past, forgive, soften, move forward, okay? And then you have stagnant waters in reverse, praise the Lord, okay? Feeling stuck in reverse. A call for shifts, flow, and change. I feel like we're all very aware that we need a shift, okay? And it's okay if you need to have a crash out session, because like I told y'all at the beginning, I crashed out in Taurus season and I'm not fucking ashamed. I crashed out and then I took accountability, and I promise you, I freed myself from some shit. I don't know what it was, but I'm loving it. Okay, I don't eat McDonald's, but that's the energy. Yeah, I don't eat them. Okay, anywho. On the bottom, you have metamorphosis, embrace transformation. Things are now different. But before we close, I want to touch on these 2 cards that came out in reverse. So you have stagnant waters in reverse. You want that in reverse. But you have the sacred well in reverse, collective. And you also have the mother, well, it's not the, but mother of the salt waters in reverse. So mother of the salt waters says passion, wild love, open your heart, let love in. Some of you are very, it's like your fucking heart is like maximum security, okay? The prison, okay? And then sacred well, replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. For these to be in reverse, it lets me know that you are, there's a block with your sacral chakra. There's a block with your heart chakra. You are handling new situations based on the results of old heartbreaks. So I feel like with that being said, your requirements are based on trauma and not based on what you truly desire. It's like your trauma has molded your decisions and your preferences and everything that you want, even your fucking morals for some of you and your values in your adult life. And that's just, it's not helping you, baby. It's keeping you trapped in the firmament. Y'all been watching 607, don't mind me, okay? And with self-care, replenishment, giving from a place of plenty, a lot of you are, there's this, what's that word? What's that word? You know what, Spirit, thank you. I'm happy I can't think of it because it does not need to be a part of my vocabulary. But it's not stagnant. I'm looking at stagnant. Scarcity. See, I can't even remember how to say the fucking word, okay, baby? I've been doing some shadow work. Okay, but no, yeah, scarcity mindset. There we go. I feel like it's a scarcity, but I hear scaredy cat. But yeah, it's like, you know, being so worried about what the fuck is trending in the news and on social media. Fuck them trends. We are in the age of Aquarius. It's rebel against the narrative, okay? And I feel like Gemini season is giving us the push to rebel against the narrative. And it's also a time to play with your magic, but play with it in a snowball effect and not in an avalanche effect, okay? Okay. All right, close us out. Spirits, please. How long you been writing up comments? Hold on, because I promise you, I have not seen them. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we leaving this goddamn firmament. Okay, close this out, please. Gemini collective. I'm Gemini season for the collective. Aww. I love it. The cosmic ocean. A lot of y'all, you need to take a trip to the salt waters, and my recommendation is stay on the surface. Don't go too deep, okay? We all going through a metamorphosis, okay? The oceans, the lands, just everything. And on some people, can I say that? I don't be giving a fuck, but let me just ask. I ain't trying to offend nobody. I'll say it this way. To some people, baby, the aliens are your friends. But you have current dreams, future realities, new beginnings, okay? So embrace that, Gemini season. It feels like, yeah, on the bottom is let it go, release the past, soften, move forward again. So it feels like, yeah, the world is fucking crashing, but it's like there's this energy of euphoria that's floating in the atmosphere as well. And like this rising, when I woke up, it was so crazy. Like something definitely fucking shifted, okay, between yesterday and today. I don't know, because today's, it's a 22 day, master number 22. But the way the sun was in the sky at that particular time, like my backyard is a fucking forest, so it was like a part was lit but then a part was dark. And then the part that was dark, like I could see in the water. And I don't know what the fuck it's called, but baby, I was reading the fucking water, okay? And it was an image of, it was a female, and it was like her head was connected. At first I thought it was a baby, but then it looked like, you know, a newborn puppy. So I don't know what the fuck that means, okay? But it's, but seeing that energy just in the water, and with the mother of, what was it called? The mother of, what did I say? Salt waters? Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, the mother of salt waters being here. There's a need. It's like you are being nurtured. Like, yeah, the shit needs to, it's like you have, it's like the world needs to crash out to rebuild, like I had to fucking crash out to find myself, okay? And that's what's happening outside. But for a lot of you, it's like you've been through this, and as I mentioned, there's this energy of euphoria that is floating through the atmosphere, but it's like you are scared to embrace it. And I feel like this is more so your inner child. I feel like your higher self is like, you know, we ready, Pastor Troy type shit, right? But the inner child is scared to embrace it. Number one, because it could be compassion. You know, other people are, it's like, why should I experience euphoria if my people can't experience euphoria either? Well, they didn't do the work. They didn't walk the path that you chose to walk down, you know? It's just different. And instead of you worrying about them, and I feel like for a lot of you, you worry about other people too much and never yourself. And now you're in a position to truly worry about yourself, and you can feel guilty about that because, again, it's into the unknown, it's foreign, but it's a part of character building. And if you're always, if you think about it, always serving other people, when do you ever have a full cup for yourself, you know? I'll be 36 in 2.5, well, a little over 2 months, right? And for the first time, like, there's a lot of people that feel like since I moved to Georgia, like they just been ghosted. But I don't think people, well, yeah, they don't know. But there's a lot of people that watch me. So, hey, okay. Y'all love to watch me after the facts. Anywho. But people don't understand. This is the first time ever in my life I've been by myself. Okay? Like, yeah, I be like solo dolo out here, but like truly being by myself, this is the first time in my 35 years of existence. And I prayed for this, okay? I prayed for just my own energy to get to know who I am today. And God granted me that. And everyone else got impatient or offended with that. And personally, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is, you know? Yeah, it could hurt. It has hurt, but I'm good. I'm good, okay? But it's like the lack of consideration. And I have been very vocal, but people don't fucking listen. You know, they just want their fucking ego and hearts to be stroked and me to fill their cup. And I know when I fill a cup, I do it damn good. But at the same time, when I say I need to fill my cup, I'm dead ass serious about that. And if you disrespect that, I will cut you off, because this is the first time I've ever had to just deal with my own energy. And yeah, I don't have a partner and I don't have kids, but I've always taken care of someone. Always, okay? And I love to do that. It's who I am. But there were times when I needed to take care of myself. Fucking March of last year, I had to go to the hospital every day. It wasn't due to me, but I was in the hospital every day for 21 days because my stepdad got sick. He got sick, okay? I had the fucking CDC calling my phone and some more shit, okay? And that shit was intense, okay? And that just started a domino effect of other things. And I've used this time. I've been in Georgia for 9 months now. 9 months. I'm birthing, okay? Finally. And it's like I'm ready to get back out there after spending this time by myself. And I've really been beating myself up over this energy because I can feel the energy tugs. Bitch, I feel y'all. And even though I'm not talking, I see everything. So I am in the know on what the fuck is going on. And no, I don't pull a card. No, I'm not doing no other shit. Social media is a tool. And y'all show a fucking lot, okay? Just, you don't know how to keep shit to your fucking self. So just because I'm not saying shit, I'm definitely saying shit. And it could be contributing to why I'm saying shit. But don't think, you know, it's just, oh, Ray forgot about me, bitch. No. And to think that that's my character, you got me fucked up. So, and that's a statement within itself. But even when it comes to, and I'm expressing this because YouTube has been affected by this too. I fucking went ghost on a fucking Instagram, and it is what it is. It's a part of the journey. But after having this time alone, I can truly say that now that I'm ready to go out into the world and discover and meet new people, baby, I'm not trauma bonding. Okay, I am a healed version, and I could not be the way that I am today if I did not fucking come to the fucking mountain by my goddamn self. Okay, and for those of you that were offended in the process, you know, you should have just talked to God. Okay, and that's all I have to say. Okay. Okay. Are we good? Yeah. Embrace transformation. Things are now different. Period. Okay. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I don't know what the topic is, but like I said, I miss y'all. Thank you. And thank you. We are over 900 now. I saw that too. Thank you. I love y'all. Mwah. No trauma bonding, no codependency. Period. Have a good night. Hold on, y'all. So they don't. They really, really don't. And I have been adamant on I am separating to elevating. And I don't know what people thought I meant by that, but I meant literally that. Separate to elevate. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm happy. And my sleep schedule is abundant. Okay, so I'm good. I love you. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.